Good morning and thank you for joining us on Take 5. I'm your host, Carla Salinas. No better way to start the day than with a little self-pampering, and Girl Gang Nail Studio says they have exactly what you're looking for.
Ladies, it is always a great time for some self-care, and here at this two-story salon, they've got everything from nails to pedicures to even facials and extensions. I guarantee you're gonna wanna bring a friend to Girl Gang in McAllen. So yes, Girl Gang is all about that self-care, but who said self-care has to be done all alone? This beauty studio in McAllen is large enough for the whole squad to come in for some R&R.
The whole idea of it is for us to be a salon that's big enough and accessible enough for everybody. Like, it's not just like, oh, I have to make an appointment weeks in advance. Like, you can come in with your friend the day that you decide, like, you know what, let's treat ourselves. Let's like go out and like do something for us, because this is the only time we have.
Owner of Girl Gang, April Brigsby, has been a nail artist for over 11 years, so having a place like this has always been her goal.
So I've been doing nails for a really long time, and I've worked in several different places, and no place offered the kind of environment or like the staging that like myself or my clients were interested in, you know? Because you want it to be like an experience, not just like, oh, I'm getting my nails done in and out. Like, you know, it's supposed to be like an experience, and it's supposed to be like somewhere you're comfortable and like somewhere you want to sit and enjoy where you're at.
Manager of Girl Gang, Dolores Quintero, holds that same vision for Girl Gang as her and April work closely together to make sure everyone has a great experience. When you get a nail set from Girl Gang, you have the freedom to express your personality through your nails with a unique design.
We do both, honestly. People kind of get intimidated. They're like, oh, I can't go there because you guys just do intense nail art. No, we love the basic girlies. Come with your French, come with your one colors. When you're here, we'll be like, oh, you want to add a chrome? You want to add this? And then we get them out of their comfort zone.
The space here at Girl Gang is absolutely fabulous, and I know what you're thinking. This would be the perfect place to host that girls' night in, and that's exactly why they've added a bar and a terrace.
We do events, we do host markets, we do host parties, so the bar is really convenient for that. So we always serve our guests mimosas, and we serve our clients mimosas, and along with like other like soft drinks and waters and stuff like that.
So bring out your Girl Gang to this one-of-a-kind fabulous experience straight out of an early 2000s movie.
You could just walk in. We're not appointment only. We do accept walk-ins. Monday through Saturday, we're open from 10 to 8, and we're here in the downtown area.
From nails to nothing but pink at the Pink Casa in McAllen, the soothing colors and overall atmosphere will take you away. Take 5's Millicent Olivares takes us there now.
Mark your calendars, we found it. Your summer staycation is here at the Pink Casa in FAR.
We see you counting those PTO days. Summer is near, and we know the only thing higher than these valley temperatures is your need for a quick getaway.
Sometimes you just want a little break from the 9 to 5, from the things that you're doing normally. This is a great little getaway for that.
Located in FAR, the Pink Casa Airbnb is ready to give you the holiday you've been dreaming of. Valley native and owner JC Frias says the idea for this colorful stay was born on his return to the RGV from Salt Lake City.
It is a unique place that's inspired by my cultura and inspired by color, plants, and it's a little bit of paradise here in the valley.
Formerly JC's childhood home, the half-acre Airbnb consists of 2 locations that are available for rent, the Pink Casa, as well as the Frida House. The property itself is the perfect recipe for a summer party. A patio, barbecue pit, and of course, a swimming pool.
It's great for bridal showers. I've also had some baby showers. I've had primas come and they book each unit. I've had families come and the siblings take a unit and they're able to kind of like convivir with their family in the back and then retreat at night to their own spaces. So it feels really homey and just very something different and unique that you would find here in the valley.
But the true beauty of the Pink Casa lies in the lush, serene greenery that surrounds the entire grounds. Planted in JC's childhood with his father, he hopes families can make their own memories while being surrounded by some of his own.
Every single tree plant that's in the yard has been planted between my dad or myself. There's a lot of things tied into the property with like where I feel connected with my culture, with my family, with the plant. It just is a very welcoming environment. Everybody that has come here can say and attest to that it is just something different in the valley and something that makes you feel relaxed when you're here.
To book this pink paradise, you can visit the Pink Casa on their Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok pages, or you can search for the Pink Casa and the Frida House on Airbnb.com. For Take 5, I'm Millicent Olivares.
This fishing tournament is held every year around this time, and it's such an empowering event. We're talking about the Friends for Hope Fishing Tournament, and joining me today to talk all about it is Victoria Guerra. Victoria, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Yes, so let's talk about the fishing tournament, Friends for Hope. Talk about that organization first.
Sure. So Friends for Hope has been in existence for over 15 years. They're a wonderful group of young professionals here in the Rio Grande Valley that specifically fundraise and raise awareness for the Vannie Cook Children's Cancer Clinic. And as you know, I know a lot of your viewers are very familiar with the Vannie Cook Children's Cancer Clinic, but for those that aren't, we're the only pediatric oncology hematology clinic here in the Rio Grande Valley. We service children from all over with cancer and serious blood disorders. And most importantly, not one child has ever been turned away due to inability to pay. And it's because of organizations like Friends for Hope who have these charitable events and fundraisers for us that we're able to do our great work. So, this fishing tournament's coming up and we're so excited about it.
Yeah, and talk to us about it. I know you said Friends for Hope has 2 events a year, and this is their first one, the fishing tournament.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about it.
So it's going to be at Louie's Backyard on June 8th is the official tournament date. But on June 7th is the captain's meeting, and that's at Louie's Backyard as well from 6 to 8. You can come, have some light hors d'oeuvres, and enjoy that evening, be at the captain's meeting, get ready to get on the water the next day. It's just a really great, fun event. 100% of the proceeds go to the clinic. After fishing all day, then at 4:30 on the 8th, there's a dinner reception, award ceremony, and of course we have some patients that go out and speak and let everybody know that's participating why it's so important to have this tournament, why it's so important for the participation, all for the kids.
And these donations are so important because you use them in many ways. Can you describe
Yes.
to us a little bit about what this money goes to?
Sure. So specifically the money that Friends for Hope raises, we use for direct patient care, primarily to pay for the chemotherapy that so many of our children need. Again, because we've never turned away a child for inability to pay, we have to raise over $2 million every year to keep true to that mission and to be able to treat every single child that walks through our doors. So this fishing tournament, raises money so that we're able to do the work that we do for these kids, so that they never have to leave to receive care.
Well, thank you so much for being here today, Victoria. Thank you for all that you do for the Vannie Cook Clinic. If you want to become a sponsor, you can visit friendsforhope.com. Head Start programs help young minds get a head start on their future education. Register your young learner. Details just ahead. Don't go anywhere. Our Made in the 956 Extra with Channel 5 News anchor Trey Serna is coming up right after this break.
The following segment is supported by Hidalgo County Head Start.
Welcome back. Enrollment to the Hidalgo County Head Start program is now underway, and we got to learn all about it. The Hidalgo County Head Start program is a nonprofit organization that provides educational opportunities for students who may be at risk. And joining us today to talk all about the program is Commissioner David Fuentes. Thank you so much for joining us today, Mr. Fuentes.
Thank you for having me.
So why do you think that this program is so vital to our RGV community?
Well, as we all know, everything is based about education, especially when we're young children. And the target group for this type of educational environment is our youngest and most vulnerable, maybe the most economically disadvantaged, that don't get the opportunity that most kids would at this age level. So these types of programs are absolutely critical and essential. We talk about our situation here in the Valley. We're economically disadvantaged. We have a lot of poverty level type families. And for us to be able to provide this type of pathway hopefully gets our next generation of students a better opportunity to get out of that in a more based off of their education and level and opportunities. So I think it's a really vital program to our area.
Now, this program is the largest in the state, but how does this affect those families living in your precinct?
For us in Precinct 1 to have an opportunity like this, 11 out of the 30 centers of Head Start are in Precinct 1. And we've had a presence and that relationship with school districts. And that, I think, is really vital. So we have more resources inside the classroom and partnering with school districts. So that's really important. And it provides more teacher and aide contact with students in the classroom. And I think by providing them that level of support, gives us a higher level of possible success.
Mr. Fuentes, what do you hope for the future of the Hidalgo County Head Start program?
That we continue growing and expanding. Right now we're limited in the ability by the number of students that we can accept at each of our campuses and within each of our school districts. That I hope that the school districts that are not part of the program will consider expanding their 3- and 4-year-old program into this Head Start type program.
Now, Mr. Fuentes, for parents watching this right now, if they are interested in enrolling their student into this program, is there anywhere that they could go for more resources or information?
Well, they should always start with their local school district. And asking what kind of programs are offered to them. If not, then reach out to our Head Start offices here in the Edinburg area, or even any local Head Start campus, and just ask if they qualify and see what they can do to try to get into the program. The county is really proud to support this type of program, through our policy board and through some of the budget decisions that we make. We've got great leadership here. It's shown to be a successful program, so we hope that it'll continue.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Mr. Fuentes. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
For more information, visit hchsp.org or call 956-383-0706.
We are back with another Made in the 956 Extra. You know the drill. I'm here with Channel 5 News morning anchor Trey Serna. Okay, Trey, what do you got for us this week? I know it involves NASA.
Yes, some cool stuff here. So the Valley nonprofit Expanding Frontiers is teaming up with NASA for a special program. Their mission is to help local entrepreneurs develop and launch their businesses using space and energy technologies. And they're kicking off a 6-month program with NASA called the NASA Tech Trek. William Brown, that is a member. Now take a listen.
With the NASA Tech Trek, what we're aiming to do is help streamline the process of entrepreneurs starting up their businesses. And so we want to show people, the opportunities that are involved with using NASA Tech for your business. We want to get them some experience in case they don't have a business background or they haven't done something similar. So the way we're accomplishing this is by having a kickoff event where they can talk to panelists and speakers, learn about these activities. And then right after that, we're going to have some workshops and hackathons so they can get familiar with the NASA technologies, get their business ideas going, work with a team to develop it, and then meet with mentors from the industry as well. And then as they build up those ideas, in November, they'll finally be able to pitch their idea to investors and get some funding to launch their business.
Trey, that is so awesome. It's like we're living in the future.
Right. It's really cool stuff there. And it's just really cool that it's coming here to the Valley,
Very, very cool. Okay, Trey, so where can people go to for some more information?
Yes, their website is nasatechtrek.org.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Trey. We really appreciate you as always.
Always appreciate being here. Thank you, Carla.
Brilliance Dermacare says their skincare products make you look and feel younger. It's unique and different, and it's next.
The following segment is supported by Brilliance Dermacare.
Are you ready to look fabulous? Well, we're here at Brilliance Dermacare in Edinburg with Dr. Tan, who's going to tell us all about what they have to offer. Thank you for having us here today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tan with Brilliance Dermacare. We're here to showcase what we have to offer you guys today. So pretty much our main focus here is primarily weight loss and laser aesthetic services. And so the main thing here is to be able to kind of not just lose weight, but also look younger as well.
All right, interesting. Can you talk to me a little bit about the weight loss options that you have?
And so pretty much our weight loss options are pretty much, of course, with peptide-based weight loss, but we also have fat-dissolving injectables as well that we combine with our lasers. And so we find that that combination doesn't just allow you to lose weight, but also allow you to look younger simultaneously.
So, Dr. Tan, you were telling me that you've helped a lot of people with their excess skin on their stomachs or just on their body in general. So, how could you help them?
And so pretty much we have two main ways of treating that, and usually I prefer to do a combination therapy where we actually combine fat dissolving injectables along with the laser. And so what we find is that it tightens the skin from both inside and out. And interesting enough, with the laser, we find that as long as we're able to heat up the tissue to allow contraction, then pretty much we are able to get really, really good results in terms of getting the skin to be a lot less loose. And pretty much we get nice tightening effects overall in the abdomen, especially the abdominal region. We find the best results there.
That's amazing. And so you've helped a lot of people already. You know, what have they been saying?
And so pretty much sometimes they want to come in sooner than what was scheduled. I tell them, you just got to wait. And so because we can do a treatment, but we need time for the body to heal, because it's, even though we didn't treat it, it still works after the treatment. And so pretty much we have to space it out just to make sure that your body can catch up, and pretty much we get the best results.
Amazing. And you were also showing me a little bit about your facial.
It's called the Image Pro. And so what it is, it's an automated and objective way to measure your skin, your skin overall. So pretty much it usually, it takes your skin, scans it under 4 different lighting settings to be able to say, hey, this is what we see with your skin. You have this type of skin, you have oily skin, dry skin, you have acne prone skin. And so pretty much from there, we can tailor home recommendations and also treatment recommendations as well.
Perfect. And so for someone who wants to do that, how would they get their first consultation?
Just give us a call and we'll definitely take care of you. And so we're located on 3201 West Alberta Road, Edinburg, Texas, and our major cross street is Alberta and McCall.
And do you have any websites or any social media?
Yep, you can reach out to us at brilliancedermacare.com. We're on Instagram and Facebook as well.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Tan, for telling us a little bit about Brilliance Dermacare.
Thank you so much for having me.
Village in the Valley, or Viva, is putting on a very special event next month in observance of Juneteenth. A special guest joins us in our Take 5 studios next. We'll be right back.
The following segment is supported by Village in the Valley, Viva.
Juneteenth is the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the end of slavery in the U.S., and it's time to celebrate. A local organization in the Valley, the Village in the Valley, is kicking things off with their Juneteenth Perfecting Unity event in just a couple of weeks. Today we're excited to have Marsha Terry joining us to talk about it. Marsha, thank you so much for joining us. It's good to see you again.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's good to be back.
So I wanted to talk about the historic kind of background into the Juneteenth holiday. Can you kind of tell our viewers all about it?
Sure. So Juneteenth is one of the oldest celebrated holidays, and it's a commemoration of celebrating the end of slavery. So for people, some people know, some people don't know, that after the emancipation here in Texas, enslaved people still work for 2 years. And so it took that long for word to get to Texas and for all of slaves to truly be free throughout the United States. So we celebrate that. It's June 19th, but we celebrate it in June here in Texas.
So one of Viva's goals is to elevate the Black community here in the RGV, and you guys are having such a big event to do just that. Can you kind of give us those details of the event?
Sure, yeah. So this is our 4th annual Juneteenth celebration. It's called Perfecting Unity, and this year our focus is on celebrating your culture through your clothing. So today I'm dressed in my Jamaican attire because my family is Jamaican, my husband's from Virginia, and so whatever that means to you, whether it's earrings, whether it's a bracelet, whether it's an outfit, we just want people to come and represent and showcase their culture through clothing.
And what is your hope for the future of Viva and events like this?
That's a really great question. So I'm not from the Valley. I wasn't born here. My husband's not from here, but our children were born here. And it's really important for us and our other founders and our organization, for people that are not from here, you're coming here to see other people that look like you and create that sense of community. There is maybe a belief that it's only for Black people. It is not, because our mission is to elevate and unite the Black community while connecting to other cultures. So that's why we're showcasing and highlighting other cultures at our gala this year. So on our website is villageinthevalley.org. Go there and you can join for a nominal fee as an individual, as a family, as a business, or as a nonprofit. And of course, you can always check out our social media profiles, Viva RGV on Instagram and Village in the Valley RGV on Facebook.
So for those viewers that do want to join in on that fun, you know, how can they get tickets? I know you still have some sponsorship opportunities as well.
Yeah, so sponsorship starts at $1,500 and that gives you 8 seats, as well as some other things that we will do for our sponsors. We have quite a few this year. There are some opportunities that exist, but if you just want to come and feel the vibe and the energy, you want to dance with us, you want to be in the participate in the live auction, you can get a ticket for an individual. For a non-member is $100. For a Viva member, it's $50. Those are limited, so again, definitely want to go to the website villageinthevalley.org to get all of that information.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We're looking forward to the event. It sounds like it's going to be a great time.
It is going to be a lot of fun, so we look forward to having everybody come and join us. Thank you.
All right, guys, don't forget to join Viva on Saturday, June 8th from 6 to 11 p.m. at the Vindor Falls Convention Center. It's going to be an amazing celebration. And here are some events happening across the valley. It's brunch time with the Buzzed Bull Creamery in Weslaco today. Head over there now until 3 p.m. for their Besties and Bubblies event. There will be chicken and waffles, honey bourbon ice cream waffles, and so much more. That's all for now, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on Take 5. We'll be back next week with more fun. Until then, have a great week, guys.